How pathetic can some people be?
I like when people act shocked because somebody has tattoos all over. Why would you do that? What do you think you're going to look like at 90? Nobody that's covered in tattoos will ever live to see 90. You've never been struggling with life's problems and like, you know who I should talk to? That wise old man that has a snake coiled around his neck. If ever there was a man that was batting 1,000 in life, it's the guy that has a spider permanently on his face.
Dumbass of the day. 93.3 KZOZ.
I used that one this morning because if you notice the bug shot accompanying the story, you'll see that one of the gentlemen has a tattoo on their face. Have you clicked on the story yet? Have you seen the mug shots?
I have not. I was reading something the other day, though, how people get, addicted to tattooing, that some guy actually tattooed the whites of his eyes red.
That's not smart.
And I don't even know how you do that, but that sounds extremely painful.
Don't you make my white eyes red.
It was brown eyes blue in the 70s, and it's white eyes red in the 2000s.
Times are a-changing. Have you seen the mugshot yet of these two guys?
No, I'm scrolling. Where is it?
It should be down. And the mugshot's not on our Facebook page. You actually have to click on the story to get to the mugshot.
I'm on my way there right now.
But I want you to guess the ages of these two gentlemen by the pictures that are counted there.
Okay, let's see here. Come on. Look at this guy. Yeah.
How old do you think they were?
Oh, he looks like he's probably in his mid to late 30s, maybe early 40s.
Okay.
And this other guy looks like he could be maybe a little bit older. I'd say closer to.
Well, you're right on.
50.
You're spot on. 46 and 42. I thought they were looking a little old. They definitely look worse for the wear. Another bad look besides egg whites on your pants is shirtless. When you see somebody shirtless walking down the street, what's your immediate thought? That's somebody that's up to something, right?
Yeah, they're definitely.
You don't think, even on a hot day,
right.
Even on a hot day, you're like,
around here you see a lot of guys that, run with their shirts off.
Would you trust it? Well, okay, that's different.
But if you're just walking around with your shirt off, I'm thinking you're on drugs.
If you're on jeans, if you're wearing athletic shorts and you're running and you're in good shape and you're sweating, then then you're just out exercising and you want everybody to see your body.
Or you just did a lot of cocaine.
But if you're wearing jeans and you're just walking down the street with your shirt tucked in your back pocket, then we think you're up to something. Two men in Jacksonville were up to something this week when their Kia Sorento was pulled over after the police noticed that a pole was missing, a utility pole was missing from one of the bridges in town.
The utility pole, like a power pole?
Yeah.
That has a light on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's probably, I don't know,
40, there it is.
40 feet?
I see it there.
45, 50 feet long?
Is that the Kia Sorento?
That's the Kia.
It's like a little SUV.
So
like
these guys,
soccer mom mobile.
These guys, basically, they saw that the pole was down on the bridge, so they decided to strap it to their Kia Sorento.
Oh, go scrap it. Buy some more meth?
Yes, I would think, given by the fact that one of them's got a tattoo on their face. Because those are the kinds of choices that you make in life, as highlighted by Daniel
So
Tosh.
I'm guessing what happened was they were driving down the road and a police officer saw them and realized,
they're like,
well, that's not safe.
The police officer's like, that's not safe, one, and we're missing a utility pole on that bridge on the other side of town, two. I'm going to pull these guys over. Now, they told the cops when they were pulled over, which the cops may have believed them if they were wearing shirts, but they weren't wearing shirts.
It's hot down there. It's humid, and they just got through a hurricane. I'm guessing the pole maybe came down in the hurricane?
Yes, apparently. So they told the cops that they were simply getting the down pole out of the way of traffic.
Yeah,
they didn't want to do
salvaging
anything.
it.
But then the cops in Jacksonville are very savvy to shirtless dudes with tattoos on their faces. And they searched the pawn database, and they found that both of them have been selling scrap metal sales this year. In fact, they have 75 scrap metal transactions at various pawn shops in the Jacksonville area.
Wow. Okay. So what is that? Is that a light bulb that goes off?
Like, I don't think you guys were planning on just moving this out of the way of traffic. Both were charged with grand theft, and the pole was said to be worth about $2,500. in scrap metal.
Grand Theft Auto, or Grand Theft, that's a felony, man.
Yeah.
That's bad news right there.
Well, I think the 75 scrap metal sales this year's only 9 months old, okay? 75, that's a lot of transactions. That's what? 8-point-something transactions a month in scrap metal sales from these two dudes at local pawn shops in the area.
Now, I know you don't watch a lot of live PD or cops, but when I do watch these shows, these guys, they usually don't have their shirts on day or night, and they're usually selling this stuff to buy more drugs because they have a drug problem. Not saying these two did.
Oh, I'm going to stereotype. I'm going to say that they did.
Just be trying to do their part.
No, I'm looking at them. I'm saying they have a drug problem. There's something going on there. Which are you more suspect of on an 80-degree day, okay? A guy that is walking down the street without his shirt on, because 80 degrees pretty standard, right, around here. That's a nice day. That's a perfect day, really, around here. If it's in the 70s, it tend to be afternoon winds. But if it's 80 degrees, it means it's a nice day. So let's say 80 degrees. You see a guy walking down the street without a shirt on. Or you see a guy bundled up as if it's 30 degrees out.
Yeah, the bundled up guy.
Why?
Yeah, because it's just very odd. I find it actually kind of odd that I see a lot of people on 80-degree days wearing long-sleeve shirts and pants. And I'm like, why do you do that? And you work outside. Like, well, because you got to insulate the body so it stays cool. And I'm like, oh, okay. I guess I never thought about it like that. But does it work that way? Like, I don't feel like trying.
One would not think.
I run a little hot, so I'm always hot. That's why I'm always a T-shirt, shorts, and flip-flops guy, because I'm always hot. And so my wife, on the other hand, I think like a lot of ladies, get very cold, and they're always bundled up.
I'm more suspect of shirtless dude than I am a bundled up dude, because shirtless dude, I think, is always looking for trouble. Whereas bundled up dude is just looking for shelter. You know what I mean? Like bundled up dude is probably more than likely not got a home and trying to protect himself from the elements of the outdoors.
Why would he be homeless? Because he's cold when it's 80 and he has a ski jacket on?
Well, I don't know if he's cold when it's 80, but he does not want to be damaged by the elements that he lives out in. You know, that's what I think. I think of somebody who is bundled up as taking care of themselves and not looking to cause trouble.
On a day when you're outside in shorts and a T-shirt and it's hot.
Guy, I've never...
A guy walks by you bundled up with a ski parka, and that's not suspicious?
No, it's okay. It is suspicious. That's why we're asking the question, I think. But they tend to be taking care of their own business. So I don't think they're out to do harm. Whereas shirtless guy, he's always looking for trouble. Shirtless guy's always like, dude, where can I find some trouble? I'm not wearing a shirt. Nothing could stick to me. I'm not wearing a shirt. I don't know what the rationale of shirtless dude is all about. Like, unless it's to show off your body, I just don't know. One day I saw Matt. I don't know. Is he coming in today? I have no idea. I saw Matt riding his bike down the street without a shirt on. I'm like, dude, what are you doing?
Yeah, he's trying to show off his body.
Yeah, because he like works. He like works out.
Himself on working out.
He works out. He's like, it's a hot day. I was like, I don't care if it's a hot day. You put a shirt on, people are going to think stuff about you.
Yeah, that's weird. It's kind of a douchebaggery thing to do. Like, I don't care how hard you work on your pecs. You should wear a shirt.
I'm not saying it's a douchebag thing to do. I'm
saying you're at the beach or you're going to go swimming.
People might think you stole something thing to do. You know?
Why? You are chewing gum.
That bicycle, yes, I am chewing gum.
Well, it's gross.
That bicycle you're on?
Sounds like you ate the eggs out of my pants.
Looks like it's stolen when you're wearing it without a shirt. You know what I mean?
Can you get rid of the gum?
Don't you think?
Do you have to have that in right now? It's so gross.
Does it really distract you from the conversation that we're having?
Disgusting.
Look,
let me do this.
It's out. It is now out. Okay.
I mean, that's terrible. Who wants to listen to that?
If you see a shirtless guy riding a bike down the street, don't you think he stole that bike?
I'm going to give it a 50-50.
Yeah, exactly. And 50-50 is not what you want to deal in.
That's very true.
Whereas if you see a bundled up guy riding a bike down the street, you're like, oh, that's just his mode of transportation.
At Jeff and Jeremy, Facebook and Twitter, as well as Instagram.
Jeff and Jeremy in the morning. 93.3 KZOZ rocks.